Yes, people, nice one for coming back to the Fuse UK. It's much appreciated as always. Hope everyone had a blessed Christmas and all the best for the new year 2023. Make sure you all go out there and smash your ambitions, dreams and goals. Let's have it. Seth does world travel and takes you to the places. Yo. Big up, Seth. What's happening, brother? Just waiting for a few people to join in now. Did everyone have a good Christmas then or what? Got Jack Draper coming in and Tony Meehan. To be with us soon. Well, yes, people. Big up Rick Boy in the comments. Hope you had a good Christmas, my man. I am a Jehovah's Witness. I don't celebrate that, bro. I'm good, lad. No problem, Seth. Get up there, boy. Rick Boy. So, yeah, we've got a big year coming up, 2023 with the bare knuckle. Some massive fights. Some big lineups, some names that you want to see come back are coming back across the world. Some massive shows. Big up James Cooper. What's happening, brother? Happy New Year, my man, and happy birthday for the other day. Rick Boy. Respect my man. So what fights are you looking forward to, people, in 2023 this year? I'm going to put the link in the comments as well. If anyone wants to join, just click on the link and you can come in, not a problem. There you go. Just put it in the comments now. It feels good to start a new year, like nice and fresh. It just feels like, I know it's only another day, but it does feel like a fresh start, a clean sheet to just go out there and have another go, trying to get to where you want to be in life. And I'll get there. It's just all a mental game. Is there going to be a rematch? Decker and Dean. I don't have a Scooby-Doo about that one, mate. But yeah, what fights are you looking forward to, Cooper? He loves it, Cooper. Must be some massive fights we're looking forward to, people. Come on. I can name loads that I'm looking forward to. Obviously, some of them can't be released yet, though. But there's some massive fights that you're going to love. Big up Rob Cunningham in the comments there. You jumping on, Rob? Just put the link in the comments right there. Can't say too much. Exactly, yeah. That's same here, Cooper. Don't want to give out away. Say anything that we're not supposed to. But yeah, what a show. What shows there's going to be. March and April, innit? Is that the next shows? Yeah, who you got next on the list, Rob? Who are we fighting next, mate? March, London, yeah. I'm sure that there's an April show. I don't know where it's at, but hopefully it'll be getting released tomorrow. I hope to see Danny and Terry again somewhere in this year. Well, yeah, that'll be another good fight, but it's a bit pointless for both of them, really. Obviously, it's bare knuckling, it's serious, so every fight has to mean something. Do you know what I mean? So a rematch where they're not really going to gain anything, but give the fans another good fight doesn't really make sense for them. But it's obviously a fight down the line that'll be mint to watch. Obviously, like I said, it was fight of the year for me, so I'd like to see that fight any day of the week. But Teddy Brazier is coming back. I think he's fighting on the London card. So you'll be seeing Teddy Brazier out again. And obviously Danny Christie will be out again. So you're going to see both of these geezers fighting. Fighting on the April BKFC card. Can't jump on tonight, Lou. Getting my head down soon. Heavy day training. Yeah, no worries, mate. Oh, so you're on the April card now. Nice. Do you know who your opponent is yet? Obviously, you won't be able to say, but do you know what it is? And yeah, I seen you were training hard today, mate. Done a bit of wrestling and that as well, as I seen. It's good, man. Big up Tony Meehan. He'll be on in 5 minutes. Come on, boy. He's just on the sunbed. We'd definitely like to see Teddy back on the BKFC. Fought his heart out with Danny. Well, yeah, he put a cheeky little status out yesterday on his story saying he's coming back. So we're going to be seeing Teddy Brazier out in the bare knuckle again. What a fighter, by the way. And what a man. Seeing his podcast yet with Danny, where obviously he was in the army and that as well, wasn't he? The Paras. So he's seen some fucking shit Teddy life. Live some life, fucking pure adrenaline rush, constant. Yeah, mate, I've been matched. Can't say too much till it's announced. It's a good one. Yeah, bro, MMA training today. Been a while. Good, man, good. Yeah, I would trying to jump on. People want to know what's happening. Come on, my man. Yeah, cool. I've done a few things with the Bad to the Bone lads. Obviously, they've got that show coming up, haven't they? England versus Ireland. They've got a few good fights coming up on there. I'll get it up now, actually. Let me have a look. Bad to the Bone. Wait there 2 seconds. I need to get my charger. Nightmare. Right, let's have a look. Stefan Hanks. Right. Yeah, they've got some corker fights coming up. I was just looking at them today, actually. When is it? Saturday, the 18th of February. Is that what show you're on about, Cooper? I've seen that if there was a title on the line, it would be great. Yeah, it would be Steve. Andrew Anthony is fighting again. He's one to watch, bro. What's happening, Stefan, bro? Hope you're good, mate. There's a few good fights on this, like. Obviously, I don't know a couple of the names of the lads who were on the poster. It doesn't have the name, but I know quite a lot of them. Oh, that Mario's fighting on it as well. Oh, Glenn Scrafton. Big up Scrafton, lad. Ross the Boss Coulson there as well. Brendan Arden. Big up the boys. Do you want to tell us the lineups in the comments, or jump on, Stefan, and I'll let the people know what these fights are? Some corkers on here, like. Oh, Simon Doherty's fighting again as well. What's his name? Is it Joseph? What's his name, man? He's a good boxer. He fought Jay Eggleston on BFBA. What's his name? Is his second name Clark? What's his name? Oh. Oh, come on. Go in your bed. Snobbing the life off the microphone, man. What's his name again? Can't remember his fucking name. He's a good fighter, though. Who's that again, Stefan? Is it Joe? It's Joe, isn't it? Isn't his name Joseph? Sure it is. He's a good fighter, him, though. Very good. I've always been waiting for him to come back and have a fight. Some cracking shows coming on, man. Joseph Clark, yeah, I thought it was Joseph Clark. Yeah, he's a great fighter, him, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing him come back in the bare knuckle. He had a good fight against Jay. And it was a hard fight for him, really, for his, I think that was his bare knuckle. Was that his bare knuckle debut in the BFBA against Jay Eggleston? Obviously, he's a vet in the bare knuckle, Jay, so it was a tough fight for him for his first bare knuckle. He moves well in that. I like that. I think he's good, that Joseph Clark. He can move round the ring good, and he's got good hands. It was dark, like, we would need to get these fights out tomorrow. Hopefully, David Feldman releases the fights of what's going to be happening tomorrow. Something for us all to sink our teeth into too. Sean Lambert's fighting on the show. Glenn Scrafton. What's his name as well? Do you know what? I can't, because the faces are just coming on the posters. Can't think of the names. The kid who fought George Thorpe at BFBA in Sheffield. What's his name? It'll come to me in a minute. Mate, I've had big up Robbie. No, mate, I've had this a while. I've just never set them up. I've got a couple of them. I've got them for when I've done music and that. Oh no, sorry, I got these ones actually for this. Got like a podcast set with two. But yeah. No, it wasn't for Christmas. Jump on, Robbie. Are you jumping on, lad? Here he is, the main man in the house, Mr. Tony Meehan. What's happening, brother? Oh, he's done me in, Annie. Sunbed's interfering with your signal.
Oh, you should have had 2 minutes.
Sunbed's interfering with your signal. What you doing? Bob, come on, nip it. Go girl. Go girl. Are you there, brother? Hello there.
Yes, I'm here, Chavi. 2 seconds.
No problem, mate. I'm just going to stick the phone in charge over here.
What?
I'm back, people. I'm back. No. Yep, 18th of February, Stoke-on-Trent. Trenton Manor. That's when the next Battle of the Bone show is. Some crackers on there. If you have a look on the Facebook page and that, it's got all the flyers of who's fighting on it. England versus Ireland, some corkers on there. Tony, me and my man, what are you saying?
How you doing?
I'm very well, mate, very well. You're looking very healthy, my mate. What's been happening?
Well, cool, mate. Chilling. Christmas. I'm still in the Christmas mode, mate.
I still feel like I'm on holiday, like.
Yeah.
It's game over tomorrow, though, isn't it?
I'm dreading going back.
No.
Dreading it, son.
What you saying, like, bro? What have you been up to in the festive period?
Literally no, mate. Didn't do nothing for New Year. Stayed in, stayed sober, just chilled out. Just had a quiet one.
Best way, mate, in it. Best way.
Yeah.
So, Tony, we're in 2000.
What?
We're in 2023 now, mate. Obviously, we know you've got a bit of with your hand. Obviously, it's healing up a lot better now than what it was. What's the plans, mate? What's the plans?
The plans is just to get trained and then see what's available. I mean, there's fucking hell now. There's all promotions that are available now. But yeah, I ain't got me out set on any fight or any promotion or anything yet. I'm just gonna get back into training, get back to a weight, seriously, like to a weight that I'm gonna be fighting at. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously, the weight I am now, I've put a load on, so I'm gonna train and get to a good weight, fighting weight, and then I'm gonna look about. Do you know what I'm saying? So nothing's in the pipeline yet. So
obviously, you come up to mine the other week, and we had a little crack on that, and it seems like you're putting your head more on it now, taking it a lot more serious than that, mate.
Yeah, of course. Stepping up again, just got to do. Do you know what I mean? I've done it that many fucking times now. I know what I've got to do, and what to put in, what effort to put in and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Dedicate myself a lot more and stuff. So
Yeah. So
yeah, can't wait. So excited.
what is it that you're going to be? Are you going to be changing anything that you do within your training, or are you going to be getting any sparring in? Are you going to be visiting any gyms?
Yeah, I'm going to be sparring. That's the main thing I'm going to be doing a lot more of, sparring. So just a lot of sparring and a lot more with fitness. I mean, like fitness, you think you're fit because you can do 10 minutes on a punch bag or run 6 miles every day. There's been fit and fighting fit, isn't there? So
Yeah.
you need to be like 140%, don't you? Because that fucking adrenaline dump takes a good percentage out here, doesn't it?
That's what I mean. I've watched like professional boxers and that, and they talk on interviews, and they're like, "Yeah, we've got lads in the gym who fucking run rings round us in like a marathon run and that. They're fit as fuck in the gym, but then we'll get in a spar, and they're fucked after 3 rounds."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they're people that don't do anything. They just, you know what I mean? They're put forward athletics, so everybody gasses and everybody gets some adrenaline dump. What I'm saying. So you just need to I'm just going to put. I know what to put in. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to do a lot more than what I've done before. So
yeah. So is there anyone on your mind? Any promotions? And what, eating?
Yeah, be eating like I'm going to do. I mean, because I believe, well, I can, but I believe I can just eat anything I want and be healthy and like fit enough. But do you know what I'm saying? I just eat anything I want, really, and obviously I don't ever put on weight, so I just burn it straight off. But it's like, I still eat a lot of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So I need to start eating the good stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Like all the rice and all that. Like, just stick to a good diet, basically. So instead of eating crap.
Yeah, you're good with your food, do you, like Tony? Do you like all your veg and all that, or you're quite picky?
Yeah. No. I've always loved it since a kid, veg and that. I've always loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I'm not picky at all with it. I'm just easy to go to, Joe. Just easy to go to, like fast foods. Easy, you know what I mean? Quick and easy. Horrible fast food, basically. No good.
Yeah, I'm the same, mate. It's just fucking laziness, isn't it, when you think about it in the big picture.
Yeah.
Is there any promotions or platforms that you're aiming to get on, or in the back of your mind you'd like to get on in 2023? Or is it just anything that comes your way, really?
Anything that's got a small space. Do you know what? I mean, no, I haven't got me out on anything, to be fair. I really don't care what I go on. If you know what I mean. I'm just gonna when I'm at the right time to be ready for a fight, then I'm gonna start looking. So I'll probably pick and choose then or whatever. I'm not really that bothered, but I do want to go out. Is it KSP? That small, they've got that small Irish fencing style.
I swear to God, I was just gonna say there that KSP in Sweden, mate, would be fucking ideal for you. That'd be a good comeback fight here as well, mate.
Yeah, because they even have the small rings, don't they? The tiny ring.
Yeah. And you're all about that small space, aren't you?
Yeah.
Might be wanting to fucking work towards that.
What?
Might be wanting to fucking work towards, mate, and fucking get on there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. That's definitely on my radar, by all means. But like I say, I ain't got nothing set at a minute. I'm just gonna focus on myself and get into the fighting mode. Do you know what I mean? It's no good jumping and looking for promotions when I'm not ready for it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Fucking big up, by the way. 100,000. Well, fucking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I dropped my phone. I'd say I couldn't see your comments.
Yeah, fucking. What was I going to say? I don't know what it's at now. I'm guessing at around about 106,000 fucking followers, mate, on Facebook. Congrats, man, on the 100K.
Oh yeah.
What's it
on?
On?
A while, like what? Pardon?
What's it on now?
105, 106, something. But I can only see them every 1,000 now. I can only see the change every 1,000. It used to be every 1, but now it's gone to every 1,000. So.
Yeah, it's mad that, like.
Yeah. It's going a bit too fast for my liking. It's just too. I can't really read anything and stuff. It's just going no proper fucking.
So are you gonna run all your fight stuff now properly? Do like proper content and that push through your page? So you got a proper platform now, mate. You got 100,000 fucking people, man.
You know the thing is, I can't make the content and fight at the same time, can I? That's my problem. Only all my videos of other people off the streaming or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why all my videos like off of everyone's phones. Most of my footage.
Yeah,
I can't be the one to. I can't be the. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't do both at the same time. But yeah, it is what it is. I can only get what footage I get from whatever fight it is. But yeah, it'd be nice to get something like 4K style. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cooper's asked there, do you miss the pit?
Yeah. Of course I do. Yeah, I miss the pit. Yeah, well, I don't miss it. I was just moved on it, innit? But yeah, I definitely do. I like the small space. That's my type of thing. Be good if you could get a tiny ring, though, like them little. What size was that ring that we showed you? What I showed you that time?
Fucking hell, 2 foot one.
No, it was like
the Billy Elliot one.
Yeah.
Or Bugs in Malone, was it?
No, it was Billy Elliot.
Yeah, it was fucking. That was tiny, that mate. Like a phone box.
Yeah, that's what you mean. That's what you need, man. Something to you can lean back on most. It'd be mint, man. But yeah.
How big would you say the KSP ring is?
Well, I think they do different sizes on different events, don't they? Like they did that Irish fencing at one point, and then the next show they did a ring. I think it's different every show. So
yeah, it's all small space, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's small space, but some of them they'll have like the biggest space I think they have is that ring that they've done it in. But if they're making it themselves out of like the Irish fencing or stuff, they'll have it tiny, so which is mint. That's what I want to do it in. Yeah,
quality. I wonder what size it is, what they actually do, because I was meant to go over to the last event he had, but a few things happened and I didn't end up going over. But Liam and Matilda and that went, and obviously I was talking to Liam because he was commentating on the show. He went, and he said it was class. He said it was class. All the fights were quality, and like I seen a few clips and that from the fights and watched the bit of the pay-per-view and that, and it did make it look like a proper good show, good atmosphere and that.
Yeah, videos look good and that. I mean, I'm not bothered about outside the ring, do you know what I mean? Or outside the pit. It's nice to have a crowd. But yeah, them sort of things, like, I'd just go to an underground thing, do you know what I mean, as well, if it was just like that. But they do seem to have a good little crowd, like you say, so yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah, well, it's something that you should definitely look into. Like, it'd be a good little trip as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You've been blagging me to do it all the time. You keep messaging me saying,
I know.
You fancy fighting in Sweden?
Fucking right, mate. I think you'll do well in it, mate, Torn. If you fucking knuckle down, mate, you'll fucking in them little rings and that, mate, you'll fucking smash it.
Yeah, we'll have a go in it. But yeah, I'm definitely down for a little go of it. So, that's just my main goal at the minute. Just getting fight fit, I suppose. I can't do anything unless I'm fighting fit. I can, so.
What are you going to do? Just break back into it nice and gently, or are you going to like sort of put yourself in camp mode?
No. Well, my hands now, that's a rock hard bag, that one as well. My hand, it was proper bad. And I mean, my little finger there and then my 2 knuckles there, I mean, it lasted for months, man. It was, honestly, it was sore. And if I hit a bag, it was painful. But now, luckily, touch wood, I can do it. I can hit everything full force. It's back to normal, do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
I can just ease my way back in. I've started me running and stuff anyway, so
yeah, seen that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna ease me some back in, do you know what I'm saying? And then we'll go from there, I suppose.
Yeah, cushy, mate. Is there any thing else that you're going to be setting your mind on other than fighting in 2023? Any revolutions or whatever you call it? Resolutions.
What?
Have you got any resolutions or anything else that you want to aim to do in 2023?
Yeah, just be better than I was last year. That's all I'm bothered about. In every aspect.
Keeping it real.
Has this become the Team Meehan podcast?
Yeah.
How many you got in your chat?
How many people are watching?
Oh, in your chat? Oh, I don't know. Well, I can't see anything.
We've got 1.2 thousand viewing at the moment.
1,200?
1.2k, mate, yeah. And the chat's going off the fucking Richter.
You're a big time, aren't you?
I'm putting it all on, mate. It's going off the Richter. The show's taking off, mate. Swear to God. One of joking, mate. We've got 12 loyal people in the chat. Love every single one of you.
Well, you know what I'm doing, don't you?
We're growing, mate. We're growing.
You know exactly what I'm doing, don't you? Fucking, it's that time. But yeah, I am dedicated to a few things, so I'm making a few changes if that's what you want to know.
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
You never get anywhere. You never get anywhere different if you don't make a few changes. You know what I'm saying? If you keep doing the same thing.
Definitely, mate. And 99.9% of the time, it's just yourself from stopping yourself from doing whatever you want to do, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, he's getting good.
What?
Go on.
What's on the agenda for you this 2023? What are you doing? Like, what you got in the pipeline on the podcasting station? Who have you got? Have you got anything special? Going to some different country? Any countries?
Oh, mate, I'm fucking all over the shop, mate. I'm all over the shop. I'm traveling January, February. Well, this month, next month. Obviously, there was loads of UK shows kicking off as well. I just want to push the channel, mate. Start getting some proper documentaries out. You know, proper work. Start smacking it out, mate. And obviously, work-wise on the other side, like money work-wise, just want to get in a cushy job, mate. That's not too far away from home.
Yeah.
Jack's trying to connect there as well, but it's saying his devices are not connected. But yeah, mate, that's it, mate. Just keep the grind going. And obviously, you know what I mean, mate.
What did you say?
Keep the grind going, or grind the going, keep going on the grind. You're on the grind there, aren't you? You're on the old grindage. Making a big biff there, as Richard Doughty just said.
That's so busted, mate.
And just be a better person, mate, as well, innit? do more things for people, mate.
Why do I need to do better? Is that what you're saying?
No, just like
why don't you?
I don't want to get onto that topic because it'll just escalate. But you know what I mean, mate? Just fucking try and reach out to a few more people and that. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll have to get us on the 18th. 100%, mate. 100%. I'm going to try and get down to that, definitely.
Where's it at? Stoke-on-Trent?
Yeah, just fancy it like Tone.
Yeah, I'll come down with you, yeah.
Big up in the Red Corner podcast. Hope you're all right, brother. Patrick Hockey. All the best, my man. Jack, it's it. I think you have to allow access to your microphone and your camera, Jack. Otherwise, it won't let you come in. It just says your devices aren't connected, pal.
Fucking iPad. Fucking.
Private chat shit. Speak to 2 seconds.
Sorted, Shabby. Why don't you bring a guest on? Have you got who's in your chat? How many have you got?
We've got 10 people on there. 10 people.
Where's your 1.2k? You're like, go.
Oh, I was joking, man. I was joking. Ambitions, mate. Ambitions. Try to join, but not a clue. Not the best social media site. I wonder why it's not letting people join. It's letting them join, but it's just saying his devices are not connected. They will need to connect their mic and cam before you add them to the stream.
Yeah,
that's what it's saying.
It's just a button you press yes or no.
Yeah,
you can copy the link and open it up in Safari in another.
Yeah, that's the one. My phone's over there on charge.
So when's the next adventure?
2 seconds. Someone else is wanting the link here. What did you say there, brother?
What?
What did you say there, my man?
You're getting like fighting Charles now, you with your head all over and clown and everything.
No, mate. Fucking hell. Hey, God. So anything funny happened over Christmas? Any good stories you can tell us?
Fucking hell, like that. What? I told you I ain't done out. I ain't done anything. Not that I can remember. What?
Here he is. You all right, Jack?
Yes, how's it going, lad? You all right?
Yeah, good, mate.
Good.
Did you have a good Christmas and that, mate?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it was a nice, quiet one, to be fair. Yeah, it's time with the family, and it's nice to have time off of work, to be honest with you.
Are you back at the graph now, like?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, back training now. Yeah, camp started properly last week. Diet starts tomorrow. So, yeah, back on it now.
Well, what show are you on? You're on the March show in London.
Yeah, March 4th, yeah, the BKFC one, yeah.
Are you allowed to release opponents or anything yet?
No, I'm not allowed to say who it is yet. I've got an opponent, but I'm not allowed to say. I suppose I can tell you how many fights he's had. He's had 5 bare knuckle fights, and he's won all 5 of them by knockout. So,
Bloody hell, it's going to be a good fight then, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel in yourself about the fight? Do you feel very comfortable in it?
I feel great about it. Yeah, I mean, he's a bit of a name, but he's the way I look at him, he's got a massive punch, but he hasn't got great boxing ability. So
yeah, of course. And what do you allowed to say whereabouts in London it is yet?
Well, I thought it was at Wembley, but I'm hearing all kinds of things now. I've heard someone say something about Crystal Palace. But yeah, I don't actually know where it is yet.
It'll be a good venue, I suppose, no matter where it is.
Yeah, it's bad to be in it. It's BKFC.
So have you signed a contract with the BKFC now, like a free fight thing, or is this just going to be a one-off thing for you? Is it something you want to keep doing?
I haven't signed no contract yet, but I think it's just going to be, at the minute, it's just going to be a one-fight contract, and then we'll go from there. See how it goes. I mean, if you're gonna get tied into free fight sort of deals, then I think you need to be getting paid quite good money. You know what I mean? If you're gonna commit yourself to free fights, then
yeah, definitely. What's happening, Stefan? You good, bro?
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah,
Ciao, mate.
What's been happening? You had a good Christmas and that, pal?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. I tell you what, it's a nightmare joining these things. I ain't got a clue, man. I leave this side to you lot. I've not got a clue. Social media, I'm terrible.
I think it's certain people's models. It does different things when they click on the internet.
Oh, mate, it's a nightmare. It's asking me if I've got a mic on. I'm like, I've got the mic on. Then it sends me something else. Don't let me do anything.
So what's happening with this show then? This Bad to the Bone show?
Oh yeah, it's looking good. I've got a good lineup, mate, for that. Some cracking fights on. We've got Gareth versus Steve Venom. He's coming over from France. I forget his name now. He trained the French Viking. You've met him at the last show. I can't remember his name.
Is it with I know who you're on about.
I can't pronounce.
Is it Yusuf or something?
No. So the French Viking, the big guy, he fought Gareth Hayes. He was on one of the, I think it was the BFBA show.
Yeah, he fought in Sheffield, didn't he?
That was it. And he get the French Viking. There's another guy from there called Steve Venom. He's a good fighter, heavyweight. He's fighting Hayes for the European that'll be a good one. I've got Andrew Anthony defending his title against Boo Boo. Yeah. I've got a rematch on with Mark Holmes and Sammy Doherty. Yeah. Sammy last time, if you watched, he fucked up and dropped his hands and egged him on.
Is that a rematch, that fight?
Yeah. So Sammy.
From the last fight. Yeah.
It was a nightmare because Sammy had 8 opponents pull out on him. And then the last one, so I got an opponent, and I'm like, And then I thought, we've got Mark Holmes. So I contacted Mark Holmes, and Mark's a tough kid, man, a very experienced fighter, been around a long time boxer. It was his first bare knuckle fight, and I said to him, "Are you up for it?" And he says, "You know what, Steph, I'm coming. Let's do it." So turned up, Mark did. They were having a bit of a fight at first, and Simon, fuck knows, man, he just got excited and drops his hand, puts his chin up, goes, "Come on, wallop, mate, playing out Marco."
Bad knockout as well, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, I'm like, what the hell are you mean? So Simon, he needed it maybe because Simon's a good boxer, very good mover, but he didn't want. He got overexcited, and it's shown. You can't do that. And I've told him you can't drop your hands in bare knuckle, mate. Yeah,
fucking no chance.
That's it, mate. So it'll be a good fight. I mean, I've got. I mean, obviously, it's England versus Ireland, selected opponents. There's about 8 fights of Irish versus English, and then there's a lot of like other bouts on as well. We've got lads coming over from a fair few different places. Robbie Draft, he's fighting Damo Alford. That'll be a good fight.
Yeah, everyone's coming in now. You all right, pal?
Everyone, good evening.
Sweet brother. What were you saying there, Stefan? Sorry.
Yeah, so Robbie Draft, he's fighting Damo Alford. I don't know if you've seen Robbie fight. He's been on.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of Robbie's fights.
Tough kid he is, like, you know what I mean? I've got Brandon Chutz versus Benny Atchison, making his debut. Benny is. That'll be a good fight.
Yeah. No, Brendan as well. Brendan's a good kid, Brendan.
Good kid, Brendan is.
Tony's fought Brendan, haven't you, Tony?
Yes, that's it.
Brandon, not Brendan.
Brandon. Sorry. Yeah.
Brandon Chutz.
Brandon Arden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marty Barnes versus Rossi, who you had on the other day. Rossi was on.
Yeah.
That'll be a cracker as well. I've got a kid named Andrea fighting over. He's from, have you ever seen it? They call it Florence in Italy.
Florence.
Yeah.
I think you were meant to be fighting him as well, weren't you, Tone?
Yeah.
Who's
Mario, is it?
No, not Mario. His name's Andrea.
Andre, something.
Yeah,
is that the same lad, Tone?
No, I'm thinking, the one that you're on about, what I was supposed to fight, is called Andre Hansen.
No, it's not that one. It's spelled B-I-C-C-H-I, Bikai or something.
Yeah, no.
But that kid who you're on about is also fighting on the Back to the Bone show.
Yeah, that what's his name? I forget his name. The one Stumpy fought him.
Gico.
He's on.
I was supposed to fight Gico as well, yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting.
Yeah.
He's fighting. Let me have a look here. Gico fighting. I've got Dale Thompson, obviously, and Mad Joe. That'll be a belter, that will.
Yeah.
Dale's the one who beat Ben Atchett last fight.
Yeah.
What is he now here? No.
In Scrafton having a rematch.
Who, sorry?
In Glenn Scrafton having his rematch with that guy with Psycho on his chest.
No, he's not having a rematch with him. Glenn's in with. Glenn's fighting Marcin.
The Polish kid.
Yeah. Is that him with Psycho? It says Psycho there.
No, so Glenn, last fight of mine, he fought Yogi, he did, from Sweden.
Yeah, and then it ended straight away, didn't it?
Yeah, his shoulder dislocated, popped out, his shoulder did.
Yeah, I thought we were rematching him.
No, he's got to have operation on his shoulder. He's going to be out for a while, he is.
Oh, yeah.
It's good that all these shows are kicking off. Like, it's fucking, there's loads in there. Loads of shows now.
Yeah. Some good stuff happening. What's there? I've got two. It's so funny this one is. So I've got a kid named Noel Summers coming over from Derry, and he's ex-ABA. He is very, very good boxer. So he got in touch with me, wanted to get on. So I've matched him up, and then another kid come through, and I'm like, he's talking to me. He says, "Can you get me matched?" I said, "Mate, yeah, I've got you matched." Because I just looked at the profile picture, and he says, "No, I'm not matched. You've matched my brother. He's got an identical twin." So it's the first time I've ever seen two twins box bare knuckle. So the other kid, he turned around and said, "If you can't get me matched, get me with my brother. I'll fight him."
Fucking hell.
There's some cracking fights.
There's some class shows as well. Obviously, you got Bad to the Bone. What do you think of the BKFC that's coming? Obviously, we've got the show in March with Jack's fighting on it. There's some more big names that are going to be on the show. It's just class, isn't it?
Yeah, some cracking fights to be on there. I mean, Andy was speaking to me the other day, and I've spoke to him not long ago because mine originally was my show was on the 25th of February, and then they got one on the show. So I'm like, well, mine was point. So I changed mine to the 18th. It was a week before. Just make a little bit of a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I think it's changed now to March, hasn't it?
Yeah. Is that right, Jack? It's in March, isn't it?
Yeah, 4th of March. Yeah.
Yeah, 4th of March. So there's some good fights on. And there's some. I mean, I've not seen the full list of who is on that show yet for the BKFC, but I mean, I imagine some belters on there, and especially in London, it gets a lot more down that way. It's the same as like Jack, because Jack's that way, aren't you? You know what I mean, bringing a lot more to the table that side.
Yeah. It gives us lads a lot more easier chance to sell tickets and that as well. Because if we come up north, then we ain't going to be able to dish out any tickets.
No, mate. No.
It's big now for people in it travelling up and down the country, supporting with hotels and fuel and that.
The thing is, now, bills are crazy as well, aren't they? You know what I mean? And then the other crap that you get as well is these trained strikes everywhere. It's messed up a few shows up, isn't it? You know what I mean? That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had train strikes on the BKFC Wembley event, didn't there? There was no trains going into London at all.
Yeah.
It's hard work, so everyone's getting Ubers and Ubers around London.
You're stuck, you're stranded, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. How far are you from central London, like, Jack?
I'm still a fair way out from London. I live in Gravesend in Kent, so it's. I mean, I can get into East London in about 35 minutes if the traffic's clear. But it's the traffic. Do you know what I mean? Trying to get into central London can easily take hour and a half. It all depends on the traffic, really. But if the show's at Crystal Palace, I think that's about 35, 40 minutes from my house. So it's not too far. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen a little video as well, like pop up on my. I never clicked on it. I was driving or something. It's you were fighting. Is it that Matt? It's not. That's not the BKFC fight, is it?
No. Oh, yeah, the fight against Matt Legg. No, yeah, that's just something that me and Matt have been discussing about maybe doing later on in the year, because obviously if I'm having a 1-fight contract with BKFC in March, they've said that the next show in London is not going to be till August.
Yeah.
So I'm like, don't really want to wait all that time, and I want to try and get something in. So I just spoke to Matt, because I see that Matt was wanting to have a bare knuckle fight anyway. So I just put the offer like to do what me and Decker was going to do, pretty much. But he said he wants to get back into training and all that first, and get sparring and see how he gets on with it, and then we'll go from there, really. So see what happens.
Yeah, he seems like a lovely bloke, that Matt. I watch a lot of his channel, and he seems like a top user.
Yeah, he's a nice fella, mate. He's a really nice fella.
Yeah, cracking boxer, wasn't he? Good boxer, Mark was as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing with me. Like, I want to fight the best out there. I said this the other day. I was speaking to Paul Venice, and you know what? I don't get nervous about fighting people like him, because it's, in my eyes, it's you get a big reward at the end of it. Do you know what I mean?
You're winning going into the fight, aren't you? Straight away.
Exactly that. But you see when you fight someone who hasn't got a name, but you know they're tasty, but they haven't got that name. See, they're the sort of fights I hate, because it's minimal rewards for a big risk. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you see, obviously, a lot in boxing, don't you? Like they won't take the kid who hasn't got a name who can fucking fight, because it's high risk, low reward, isn't it?
But the thing is, as well, with the bare knuckle, I don't want to see it turn into professional boxing. I don't want to see people trying to keep their padded records by fighting idiots. You know what I mean? You've got to take what fights that come to you, and whoever they offer you. So whoever BKFC offer me, I'll fight them.
Yeah, sweet. Did you just watch the BKFC Newcastle card?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I thought it was a good show.
What was your favourite fight on that card?
I'll tell you who I did like, and I actually spoke to Andy Baker about this. Was what's his name? It's got a weird name. He was I think he was one of the first fights at Aggie Faulkner.
Oh, Aggie Faulkner.
Yeah, Faulkner, yeah. I thought he done really well, and I said to Andy, I said, you know what? I said I've got my eye on him. Because he's a heavyweight. And Andy said that he's dropping down to the next division. I was like, oh, right, never mind.
I mean, it's training.
House, mate.
Yeah, his training. You ever watch his training? I've known him a long time, Emma. We've always kept in touch. His training's phenomenal, man. Phenomenal.
Yeah, mental.
They're all up the peaks, running up the peaks and jumping off these massive cliffs and just freezing water. The mad as what they are. Crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen his fucking legs as well, mate? His legs are bigger than my torso.
Yeah. There was one they were on once. They were on that peak, so they were climbing up these hills. And next minute, they've come across a sheep stranded. He's picked the sheep up and they're fucking squatting it up the bank.
No way.
Never had.
God, he's fucking got some power, like.
Oh God, yeah.
No, I was really impressed with what he done on his fight.
Yeah, I think he's 2-0 now in bare knuckle, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
So have you dropped down in weight?
Well, yeah, I've lost. I mean, when I first called Decker out, I was just over 22 stone. I mean, now I'm about 19 and a half stone. But by the time my fight comes around, I'll drop down to about 18.
Yeah, you can see that you've lost weight, like.
Yeah, I won't lose too much more. I'll drop down to about 18, and that'll be me. I'm comfortable at my weight now, to be fair, but don't hurt to shed a little bit more weight, does it? But I won't go too mad with it.
So do you think you'll be fighting at around about 18 stone?
Yeah, that's the weight I'm coming into. I mean, at the end of the day, heavyweight's heavyweight. See, that's the other thing that annoys me, that I've seen it quite on a few different shows now. That that obviously you got your weight divisions, but they're getting their fighters to meet a certain like weights, and they've got to be the same weight. It's like, why? You got a weight division. As long as you're in your division, you're in your limits. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a few pounds or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you got heavyweights that are meeting at like 16 and a half stone when one of them's like 19 stone. It's like, mate, you're a heavyweight. Heavyweights from whatever weight it's from. What's it? 15 stone, 14 and a half stone, something like that. See,
I brought in from 16 stone. I brought in super heavy, and I did.
Yeah, well, that's a better idea. If you don't want to be classed as a heavyweight, then put in the super heavyweights.
Yeah,
but
you can drop under then and get to 16. Like somewhat 17. I mean, some of them drop down and can go under and fight above.
Exactly, But you see, I've seen a few fighters that have gone into heavyweight and they've been beaten, and then they moan about the weight difference. It's like, mate,
you can't know.
If you didn't want to put the work in to drop down to another weight division below, that's up to you. That's your fault. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. But in same perspectives, like I mean, the reason I did it, you can have someone at 15 fighting someone 20 plus stone, and it's a massive weight advantage. That is, like, I mean,
it is. But like I said, if the promotion hasn't put in the heavyweight and the super heavyweight, then it's either you lose the weight and drop down the cruiser, or you've got to fight lads that are bigger than you. As simple as that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's like David Day and that value, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, I was when I had a fight a couple of years ago. When I first come off of BKB, I fought on another show. I was 16 and a half stone. I fought a lad that was 21 stone. I still knocked him out, but either way, if I'd have got beat, you wouldn't see me moaning about the weight difference. It's heavyweight in the day, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
That's it. Right, it's right.
How tall are you, Jack?
6'3".
6'3". Fucking hell, so you're fucking massive. 18 stone, 6'3". Jesus.
Yeah.
Who do you think's the most sauciest man in your division? Then the best.
To be honest with you, I think you can't argue the fact that Mick Terrell's up there.
Yeah, definitely.
He's up there. But if I'm going to be totally honest with you, I think the most tastiest man in the heavyweight bare knuckle scene in the UK is banged up at the minute, and that's Michael Ferry.
Michael Ferry. Oh, is Is he in jail, Michael Ferry?
Yeah. He's on holiday at the minute. I don't know why. I just know that he's away. But I mean, I don't know how long he's away for, or if or anything like that. But I think when he comes out, I think he's going to put the heavyweight division on notice if he gets back into it.
Yeah, I think there's, to be honest, Mick Terrell's the one. Like, I think it'll take some man to beat Mick Terrell now. Obviously,
Yeah.
You could tell when he was over there when he fought Arnold Adams last time. He wasn't himself. You could see it in him. And obviously,
he
yeah,
had COVID, I think, didn't he?
bad as a dog, mate, and he's still done well in my opinion.
Yeah. It's, like I said, you can't argue with Mick Terrell being one of the top names. You really can't. But have you seen that Michael Ferry fight?
Yeah, I've seen a few of his fights. Yeah,
and the thing is with BKFC, you're allowed to fight in the clinch. And if you watch how he fights, he loves getting involved and loves like making it a scrap. And
yeah,
you never know, he might get beat a few times. In heavyweight bare knuckle boxing, anything can happen. But
I'm sure he fought John Lewis from Middlesbrough. Like John Lewis, who lives near me. I'm sure John Lewis has fought him.
Yeah, I think he has. Yeah, I think he fought him with gloves on, I think.
Oh, was it gloved?
Yeah, I'm sure that was gloved. Yeah, might not be, but I'm pretty sure it was.
He fought in the BKB in that though, didn't he, Michael Ferry?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He was doing really well in that. He was beating everyone from what I saw.
Is that what he's planning on doing? Like getting into the bare knuckle and that when he gets out?
I have no idea. I've not spoken to him for years now. To be fair, I only found out that he was in jail, I think, last year. I always wondered what happened to him, because obviously he went quiet on social media, and yeah, someone told me that he was banged up. But I mean, I have no idea if he has any intentions of coming back out and getting involved back in the bare knuckle scene. But I think if he does, he will definitely be he'll be an handful, 100%.
Yeah. I think there's loads in there. There's loads of lads who can have a tear up in the UK, mate. Like there's these boxers turning over now, like Austin Trout and Jamie Cox and that. It's just going to be mint to watch them going into the bare knuckle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well, like I've always said this, because I have seen ex-pros get involved in bare knuckle and they can't hack it.
Yeah.
It is not the same sport. They might think it is, but the moment you take that bit of padding away for protection, and when it's bone on bone, it ain't the same as being hit with gloves on.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've seen pros that can't handle it. You wouldn't even think they was pro boxers the way that they just think of it as a street fight.
Yeah. What would you say is the most established pro that's turned over to the bare knuckle? Like, obviously not Jamie and Austin, because they haven't had the debut yet. Someone who's actually fought bare knuckle.
I mean, obviously you got James Lilly. James Lilly's brilliant.
Tyler Goodjohn was a good pro, wasn't he?
Tyler Goodjohn, he's a warrior, isn't he, as well? Do you know what I mean? He's lads like that, like they prove that they can handle the sport.
Yeah, I think there's been a few who've meant to turn over but haven't ended up doing it. I think Frankie Gavin was meant to turn over before.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, for BKB, I'm sure he was.
I'm sure BKB tried getting Kevin Mitchell to have a.
Kevin Mitchell, yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I think he would have been all right in it. To be fair.
Yeah.
Who's the other one? Kevin Bennett.
Kevin
Bennett. I'm sure. Yeah. Something Bennett. I don't know. I can't remember his name, but I think he was an ex-pro and he did really quite well in the bare knuckle scene. I think he was in the early days of BKB.
What's that guy called? I'm sure he was a pro. He's fought BKB. He's just fought in King of the Streets as well.
Oh,
Julian
Darch.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Darch,
yeah, but he was pro as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a pro. Yeah. So I think I think he's another one who's adapted to the sport very well.
But there's not many, is there? Like to say it's boxing, there's not many pros that are turned over.
No, you get more MMA fighters, I think, turning into the bare knuckle than what you do pro boxers.
Yeah, how do you think you'll find the clinch in that in the BKFC? Because obviously it's a new rule set for yourself, isn't it?
I've been training for it. I've done grappling and all that sort of stuff before anyway, and I kind of know my way around it a little bit. So But I don't mind it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's
if
something
someone-
new, isn't it? It makes it
Yeah.
unique, I suppose.
It's like if someone wants to try and turn it into a dogfight, I'm willing to do that. So it ain't just about standing there and boxing. Do you know what I mean? It's about having a fight. That's why it's called bare knuckle fighting, not bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah, of course, man. But are you allowed to clinch in bad to the bone?
Well, we will be start doing it now because we work with the ISKA, the same as BKFC. So we are going to start introducing it more now. I think I'll bring it more into the fights where they're experienced more in the bare knuckle, not to the first time lads, like, you know what I mean? So you're going to feel the water a little bit more first than someone grabbing hold of them and start smashing them and he ain't got a clue, you know what I mean? I'm working with the clinch with a lot of our lads now, like, I mean, because I've done Thai and that as well. So I did MMA. So when I'm training them, we are bringing the clinch into it more as well now.
Yeah, good.
Hey, for the experienced lads, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say in a way it's a sort of a what's the word? An advantage for an MMA fighter, in it, the clinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I mean, especially, a boxer getting in there and he's not followed it much, jumping in the ring with then somebody and then it's allowed to clinch and someone's grabbed hold of you. The boxer's first thing you're holding me in it, and you can't do that where you can in that, you know what I mean? So, when you're in that clinch, if you don't know how to get out of it properly, you can be in deep water there, can't you? Know what I mean?
Definitely.
Holding your pounding your head in, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know. I said as well. I always say, like, you see boxers and that, people who aren't really from an MMA background fighting, and they're in a clinch and they've got the opportunity to punch, but it just doesn't come naturally to them, so they don't do it. They just stay in the clinch, getting it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, freaking hell, being on an hour. I think I'll wrap it up about now. But yeah, big up everyone in the comments there. Do you want to tell everyone when the show is again, Stefan?
So our next show is on the 18th of February, Bad to the Bone, which is Stoke-on-Trent, Fenton Manor.
Yeah.
It'll be England versus selected island opponents. It's basically roughly about 7 versus 7. We've also got another, I think altogether is about 18 bare knuckle on.
Right.
Cracking fights on, so it'll be a good night, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. If you send me the things over on Facebook, I'll put it in the description of the video so people can get where they can get tickets from and stuff like that.
Down, mate, top man.
In the Red Corner podcast, what's happening, my man? Do you want to tell everyone where they can find you on YouTube and that?
Yeah, just in the Red Corner podcast. Right, thanks very much.
Not a problem. I'll put that in the description as well, people. But nice one for coming on, lads. Really appreciate it.
Man, cracking job you're still doing, Lou. Brilliant, mate. Keep it up.
Cheers, man, mate. Thank you very much.
No worries.
See you in a bit, lads.
See you later, lads. See ya.
Nah, mate. Bye-bye. Pick up everyone in the chat. Respect. MBTV, Manchester, and the Red Corner podcast. Patrick Hockley, Richard Doughty, and everybody else. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of the evening. Good night. God bless, people.